We actually have some wins this week. First up is HB 737, which has been recommended for referral out of the subcommittee, meaning it has not passed yet, but it is looking to be on a good track. What HB 737 does is it requires the Virginia Employment Commission to establish and administer a paid family and medical leave insurance with benefits starting on January 1st, 2027. So it is still a ways out, but it's a good start. Next up is HB 157, which actually did pass the House. It was a narrow vote, 50 to 49, but still, it's going to the Senate. What HB 157 does is it removes the currently in place exemptions for farm workers from minimum wage laws. Minimum wage in Virginia is already an abysmal $9.50 an hour, which is less than half annually of what the average renter needs in order to sustain renting in the state of Virginia. So that itself is too low, and effectively we've said that's too much for farm workers, which is just ridiculous. So I'm glad we're doing something about that. The last one I want to talk about is a bad bill that was this week. SB 533 has been passed by indefinitely, which essentially means it's been left on the table. It won't pass out of committee, and it won't be put to a vote on the Senate floor. What SB 533 would have done is essentially take funding from public school in order for some kids to go to private school. There's language in it that makes it sound like it's altruistic, like its intent is to help people of less means rise out of those circumstances. But the reality is the means testing involved in this bill, alongside the fact that it would slash funding for public schools, just makes it an attack on public schools. And if we want to help those people, we can do that without attacking public schools. So this bill is kind of nefarious and a little bit harder to understand than some of the other bad bills that I've talked about, but I'm still glad that it's there. Thanks for tuning in for this week's session recap. I'll be back next week with more counter-disinformation tactics, as well as some other session updates. You can like, comment, and share if you want to support me here in my mission to stop the spread of disinformation and hold government accountable. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.